So today is Wednesday of Hack Week, which means it's the last day before our midnight video submissions. I stayed in late last night. There's definitely a possibility that I will have nothing to demonstrate, but I am in no position to give up yet. Plenty of time to either fix the bugs that I'm currently seeing or pivot.
Going into day 3, I am feeling good. Still waking up, but we got a working demo put together last night, and we all have our tasks set out for us, and they all seem pretty achievable, so we're gonna work on those up until about 4 p.m. and then start making our video.
Last night, we stayed up pretty late until around 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. We still have several problems, but we also have several breakthroughs happened yesterday.
We didn't have that aha moment. We were up all night trying to debug a few things with some folks in Europe. So the team is feeling a little bit stressed. Only 14 hours to go. And we still need a couple of major breakthroughs before we can say it's gonna work. We for sure are gonna work all the way to the wire and submit 1 second before midnight.
What's up?
Hello.
Are you all alone?
Yes, I am. I'm
Oh
a
my
team of
gosh.
one.
Team of one.
Great to meet you.
Okay.
So my project, I am designing and implementing a system, hopefully it works, for versioning and deploying custom observability dashboards.
How's it better? I mean, Grafana gives you a lot of ability to customize dashboards. How's this better?
Yeah, so the Grafana UI is how you're going to do all your customization. There's just like no way. Like if you look at the JSON, it's basically unintelligible.
Okay. I'm not
But
surprised.
you do that in like a private copy of your production dashboard. And then this is basically a GitHub workflow that lets you check it into your branch alongside the rest of your code.
Where are you as far as risk, technical feasibility, demoability?
So I have nothing to demo now. I'm in the stage of debugging. I am a little bit stumped right now. I went into this project though.
Okay.
I might.
Today is a big day.
Today is going to be a big day. It might come down to the wire.
The project seems so solid, technically aggressive. You're in crunch time here. So whatever your demo is, you're going to have to paint the picture of how this works. Like not just the core tech, but embed it in the story of someone using this actual product.
Yeah.
And on the bug you're having with the runners, I would ping the Eng efficiency team on their Slack channel.
Right now,
Yeah.
start phoning the friends now rather than in 6 hours.
Yeah, that's great advice.
I do want to highlight that historically the judges are very sensitive to core functional stuff that makes the company better.
And you know it's going to help your team, like at the very least. This is something your team needs, so that's awesome.
Great project. Good luck.
Getting to meet Dave and Dan was awesome. You know, I had very humble expectations going into this hack week, but it was really cool to see them think that the judges might think favorably of my idea. Their feedback that I reach out to engineering efficiency and in general that I include some people to help debug, great feedback, and I will do that immediately.
Oh my gosh, look how big this team is. Can you share a bit about the vision of what you're trying to show here?
Yeah, so there are 40 million people just in the US going to concerts. Anybody can be on stage playing their concert, the Chase Center, and then be wearing a mock-up suit like this one underneath. And then can stream that very same performance into Roblox. And then anybody can go and access that.
So I think you're completely vision aligned relative to what I've heard in talking to music industry executives. What do you think about performers wearing mocap under their clothing?
I think it could be completely invisible. So we will have a pianist and singer actually be wearing that underneath, and then on top she will have her fancy jacket, glasses, wig, and everything.
On the face, do you imagine using camera for face coupled with mocap for body?
Absolutely. So
Okay.
we have a little stand so that the performer doesn't have to wear like a handstand.
This feels really exciting, using your mobile phone as the instrument for your face, which is consistent with what we've been doing on facial animation.
how far along are you with 12 hours left to go?
So Face actually seems to be mostly working, and I've tested it like client server locally. Well, locally as in getting data from AWS. The next step is to deploy to RCC, which is super easy.
Okay, so things are a little in crunch time. Like, do you know when you're going to do the demo creation, or is it still up in the air?
10 o'clock p.m.
Tonight.
Nice. Plenty of room for things to go wrong. That sounds great.
So we got to get out of here. Stuff's happening right now.
Sounds like a great project. Looking
Okay.
forward to seeing that video.
Yeah, crunch, crunch, crunch. Good luck.
I think Dave and Dan were very excited. Dave said that the music industry wants their artists to play in small, intimate venues and then be able to bring that to everybody through a platform like Roblox. I think that really aligns with what we are trying to do as well. I think we are all feeling a little bit stressed because we are so close.
What I really liked about Aiton's project was he was just pulling these pieces together, driven by a real need, what his team was struggling with, right? So I really liked the motivation. I thought it was really Roblox values aligned. He was thinking about how do I make the company run better, right?
So in a
And
sense,
that's just
he's
kinda
a
awesome.
Hack Week purist.
Right.
Okay, let's jump to mocap and all of that. So you know that I went into that demo saying 100% camera, 100% camera. We want this to work for hundreds of millions of people rather than the high-end performer. And I think as they work through this project, it may highlight a really great product design decision as far as, do we go camera for everyone, or do we go much more vertical high-end to start?
Right.
That's gonna foster a great discussion.
Now the trick for us is actually comparing these to each other as we judge. Right?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what's going to be so much fun. It's like
So hard.
This one is so different from that one. How do we stack rank them? That's
right.
what we're going to have to do.
It's
That's what we're
impossible,
gonna have to do.
but we're gonna do it.
That's right.
Thanks for helping investigate this.
Of course. Yeah.
Dan gave me the good advice to phone a friend. Obviously got some great advice. The bug is fixed, and now I am making good progress. There are a lot of great things you could say about the average Roblox employee, but the one that has stood out most to me is how helpful everyone is. People aren't just blinders on in their own silos. They are really trying to go out of their way to help you be successful.
We're tackling some issues that are a little bit out of our hands right now.
I still have several problems and issues with our project.
You know, this stuff could take an hour or it could take 3 days. I might have to include some more people just to get something working by the end of the day.
We still have one thing to figure out. We're almost there. We're like 90% there.
We are working hard at putting the final touches on our presentation.
Okay, well, the good news is that we have 1 more hour to figure it out. We can make it.
It is 10:51 and I have just submitted our video. It looks great. That's it. It's done. I'm going to bed. Good night, y'all.
It's 11:41, Wednesday of Hack Week. I've been running around campus trying to find people to approve my pull request, which is something I need to do for my video submission. I'm dead, but I've submitted my video.
We managed to submit the final presentation in literally the last several minutes.
Okay, are we ready? 3, 2, 1, submit!
That was too close for comfort.
Thank you, everyone, for helping us judge Hack Week.
I'm looking for something that's going to push the platform forward.
You're a finalist.
We just got done with our final deliberation on which projects for Hack Week are the winners.
Judging was one of the most difficult things we've ever done. They were all exceptional. The winner of the Take the Long View category is